Oke, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. It's been thanks to our God Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has been giving us mercy blessings, so we can to be here without trouble and have a good health. And today I want to do a presentation about my portfolio that I made in this week. So this is the cover of the portfolio. I used paper theme for the portfolio, and then this is the table of content about the portfolio. So in here we have 11 points. The first introduction, CV, game project, website project, IoT, Android, English, multimedia, dunia, achievement, and continues the end with experience. Okay, the first is, this is my introduction. Hi, I'm Furkan Daziz, usually called Furkan. I'm a young developer who enjoys turning ideas into real data system. I started exploring tech out of curiosity, and since then I've been building some projects from web apps to full system while constantly learning and improving. So in this page, I just really want to the reader know about who is Furkan Daziz, and then the next we gonna continue to the curriculum vitae. For this curriculum vitae, unlike my other friends, in here I just use my formal CV because I didn't really into the design, and I thought this formal CV was fit into this type of design theme. Okay, we're gonna continue to the first section, that is game project. So in the cover, as you can see, there is two different types of categories. The first is scratch and loot box, and as you see, like in the first game, that is I put in here, that is the Defender. So what is the Defender? So the Defender is a game that you need to protect your base from your enemy by shooting them before they can go to your base. And in some point later, you will have some like kind of ultimate points, and then if you get that ultimate points, you can transform into some powerful tanks, and you can become and you can defeat your enemies faster. And as you can see in here, there is the category in here that it means I made it in Scratch. And then the next is Catching Cow. So Catching Cow was a modified game that usually in here people was making it that usually called catching fruit, but catching cow is a modified theme that I think that if I use a space theme and alien theme, then I can just, if you know, there is some sense in the movies, like there is a UFO that was picking up the cows from maybe from the farm or the other places, and from that cameo films, I am interested to make that becoming my game, that is Catching Cow. And how to play this game is just you can just use your rookie or A and D to move the alien thing in here, and then later the cow will go up and you need to avoid the meteors, and I think if I'm not wrong, you need to have around 10 points to win the game. And then the next is the build box. From build box in here category, the first is Crossing Road. So Crossing Road is a game that's inspired by a game named Crossy Road that already big at that time and was made by an Australian developer named Hipsterware. And at the end, we remake that, and for additional movement, you can use WSD, unlike the real Crossy Road game that you just need to swipe. And the point and the objective in here is to get as much point as you get until you die, because this is an endless games. Okay, the next is Running Ball. So what is a Running Ball? So Running Ball is a game that you need to avoid all the obstacles in this game, and you need to collect as many coins as you need. And for the control in here, you can just use A, S, and D. Why there is no W? Because in this game, the ball was set to be always move forward, so there's just only you can go left, right, or you stop at that time. And then you just need to remember that you need to uh, avoid all the obstacle that in the game, so you can go until the finish. And then the last is running ball. So what is running ball? This game, I'm sorry, this is, I forgot to change. This is switching ball. So what is switching ball? Switching ball is a game. So as you can see in here, there is some previews that this ball have some kind of different and zigzag ways, and here you need to click on the screens so the ball can move diagonally from right to left and the other ways too. And also in here you need to take these games as many as you can by depending on your ways to finish the game. And in this game there is some levels that you need to finish before you can win the game. Okay, next we're gonna go to the website section. So for the website in here, I'm using Google Sites and WordPress as Eden taught me. And then for the first project, that is making a mask website. So this mask website was I take this mask from one of the nearest mask in my house, because that mask have medic documentation and if I need some photos or videos, I can ask to my family if they can get that when maybe they're praying or the other things. So better solutions for me. And then this mask name Mask Atakwa Garuda. And then maybe that's all. And then in here I'm using Google Sites for making this website. And then the next is a school website. So this website was made in Google Sites too. And then school website is a project that we built to make a website that have all the informations about our elementary school. And then in here I just make it for focus on clarity, simplicity, and for better user experience. And then the last is personal website. So for this personal website, this is not a school project, but this is our portfolio website. So in here, all of our project in there, and then all the things in there, it just became one of our things in Iden Boarding School. And in this website, I have so many projects that I have been uploaded in here. And if you can see, you can just go to my website, that is furqan.my.id. And then the next is IoT project. So for this IoT project, I have 3 different categories in here, that is Microbit, Blink, and Arduino. This is the software that I use to make this IoT project. So the first is Smart Home. So Smart Home is so this is a demo for my Smart Home project. That this project is powered by ESP32 and the HD22 sensor, and it's connected to Blink, so you can monitor temperature and humidity in real time through a web dashboard anytime and anywhere. So in here, as you can see, there is some sensor. This is called the HT22, and then there is some LED things that this is the indicator for example, the humidity level was maybe below 10. Later, the blue one will light up, and then maybe the humidity was increasing. Later, maybe we'll go to the orange one, green one, yellow one, until the red one. That is for the example, because this is the implementation for the humidity system. So this is the sensor that detects the humidity. And then in here, I'm using Blink as a website that monitoring the activity of the sensor, and it was connected to the ESP32. And then I'm using Arduino for coded this ESP32. And then the next is temperature. So this temperature project is was still at the same project that is from the smart home, but in different category. In here, same for the temperature, we are calculating the temperature for maybe later if, for example, maybe in this room the temperature was too low, so maybe nanti later the air conditioner will set by its own to the normal level, or maybe too high, the air conditioner will low the temperature, so the room will always become cold, but in the good ways and not wasting too much electricity. And then in this project, I'm using Blink for the monitoring system, and then using the microbit because in here I use the microbit board. And then the next is Lockify. So what is Lockify? Lockify is a smart door lock system using ESP32 and RFID, and mobile accesses designed for a secure and seamless control. And for the tag in here, I use RFID, ESP32, Kotlin, custom PCB, and some IoT things. So I will explain about this Lockify. So Lockify is a project that we made for internal competition in IDM Boarding School. So the idea in here to make an automatic door locking system that we named it Lockify. And Lockify can operate by three different things. As you can see, that is RFID in here, so they can tap the card. So when they tap the card, later the door lock system will open. And then the second, we have numpad in here. So as you can see, there is some LCD in here. And then if you put the right numbers, later the LCD will later the ESP32 in here in the custom PCB will process, and if it's right, the door will open. And then the last is with software that we made by our own using Kotlin. And so, but there is some catch because this still in development, so you need to connect to the internet that have connected with the software like in ESP32. And then the next we have smart trash bin. So what is smart trash bin? So smart trash bin for a simple things, it was just a trash bin that we put some ultrasonic sensor in here. So later if the ultrasonic sensor was detecting an object close range, later the motor in here that we plant will move the motors, and then after the motor moves, you can put the trash, and then it will automatically move back. So the next is remote XY. So what is remote XY? This is the project that demonstrates an IoT system using ESP8266 and remote XY. So remote XY is an app that used for IoT things. For example, you need to monitor system. This is the more powerful preferences for better than Blink. But the catch is because when it's free, you can just have 30 seconds in the pages. And then next we have multimedia project, that in here all I use is just Figma. So okay, so this is the 3D hero page design. So this design I made in Figma after I combine it with my 3D projects that I make this cozy room that maybe I will have in the future. And then for a simple, this is built using Spline, and I do some make some isometric assets for more aesthetics. And then we continue to this Hydra apps. So I make this app, my Hydra, using Figma 2, and then in here I designed some mobile UI design prefix that have more over than 25 screen and some multiple interactive features. For example, like some Islamic news about the when is the salah time, and then some dua like zikir, maybe, or some daily dua. And then the next is we have a t-shirt mockup. In here I designed a mockup that is about the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and yeah, it's just kind of like of mockups. And then the next is profile company VDN Boarding School. So this is a multimedia project that presenting the profile of VDN Boarding Schools through a video. Focus on storytelling and visual communication to deliver information in clear and engaging way. And in this profile company, yeah, we telling about what is the Boarding School and the other things. The next and the last is the amplop Ramadan. So amplop Ramadan is what, so we at the end of the month, and that is the Ramadan, and then this project was up, that is to making our custom amplop Ramadan. Okay, next we have Android project. So in Android project, I use three things, that is Android Studio, Kodular, and Flutter. So the first is Bitaqwa. So Bitaqwa is Bitaqwa is a project that we make at 9th grade, and in this project I make an app that have some kind of feature like my Hijrah app, but the design is different. The second is name card app that I make in Kodular. By the way, in the Bitaqwa app, we are using Flutter and Android Studio. I almost forgot to mention it. The next is name card. So name card is an app that was a digital name card, so that built using Kodular. And so what is the function of this app? So later, maybe we have no kartu nama. Later, we can just show it into some strangers or people that we want to know. We want them to know about us. And in this name card app, that is almost all the things, maybe our portfolio, website, Instagram, or social media, and how to connect with us and the other things. The next is Radio Online. So Radio Online is an app that built by Kodular too. And then this how this online radio works. So we take an FM or a radio from signal from the radio station through our phone, and then after that we can play the app as the other radio app, but it was just displaying some Islamic radio networks. Next is Calculator. So Calculator is an app built using Kodular, and in this Calculator app, it was just not a regular calculator app. That in this Calculator app, you can have some multiple operations, including shape-based calculation, or maybe some normal calculator. In here, for example, for the shape, there is square, triangle, and maybe circle, and the other things. And then the next is Talk to Me. This is using Kodular too. And then this is text to speech built with Kodular, and this is demonstrates how voice interaction can be used to create a simple and interactive user experience. And then the next is English project. So English project so the first is discussions. So discussion project is in here. I make this with my friends, that is Arko, and in this project we debating about free food or free educations. And this project was meant to make us exploring about more about what theme that we choose. And then in here we can learn about critical thinking, argument development, and clear communication. The next is lecturing. So lecturing is a project on three different things, but in here I take the time management theme, and in this presentation I'm focusing on explaining basic concepts such as prioritization and scheduling. Then this project emphasizes clear delivery and structured communications. The next is future plan. So future plan is a project that in that project I have some. So we knows about our study and project plan in the future. Maybe it's on short term, 1 to 3 years, mid term, 1 to 5 years, or long term, 1 to 10 years. And then from this presentation, maybe the hopes is we have some kind of uh, vision about how our future will be. And then the last is combined project. So this is a combined project that consisting of 3 parts, that is describing country, presenting a favorite project, and conducting interview. So this project focus on improving speaking skills, idea delivery, and communication in different contexts and other things. And then we have the last is Diniyah project. So the first is Akidah. This is a poster design on Akidah that with the theme of self-reflection before sleep. And the next is Fikih. This is a mind map project in Fikih that about 8 categories of people eligible to receive zakat. And then the next is Sirah. In this Sirah project, we are telling about the story of Abu Bakar. And then this is from other project that is making a poster about adab-adab the etiquette of visiting the sick people. And then we will go to the 10th, that is the certificate section. In here I have a few certifications, that is first from decoding, about learning basic of web programming, and then the next is Solaran about introduction to HTML, next Solaran 2, that is introduction to CSS, and the last is this is certificate of becoming the fourth runner of Harapan 1 in competition at Impulse ITB Bandung. And then this is the experience. That is the first I have the World Contest 2024, received the Excellent Award. And then the next is I get the 3rd place at the FNC 13th. And then Impulse ITB Harapan 1. After that, Olimpiade Sains Pythagoras, I got gold medal in the English competition. And then the 21 first Guangxi Adolescent Robotic Competition that was ranked in the China at that time. And in the time this is a robotic competition again. And then the next we have Iden Mengajar. For Iden Mengajar, I already go to 5 different schools, that is SMP Takwa Garuda, Letkol Rawamangun, SD Tegeman Nurani Bekasi, and as well as IT coaching at IT Camp at Semarang. And then the next is Tina webinar speaker. So this is a webinar that I made by myself, that the theme is about from idea to digital system. This is the Tina Digital Foundation. And then this is the company website. So this is a project that I made by my own with my friends in Tinaros group. So in this company project, this is a project from outside that we've paid for. So this company named CV Aman Indonesia was tell us to make their own website, company profile website, and in that website we have subcategories like home, about them, their products, and some catalogs that they sell. And then maybe that's all from me. Thank you. This is the closing. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you. If there is some mistakes, there is from me and Shaitan, and the rights only from Allah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.